What's going on, you guys? What's going on? What is going on, you guys? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is the tea and what is going on, you guys? All right, what's going on? What's going on? Now, yes, I done came on here with this damn blue fur on and shit like that. Yes, I did, and I only did that because if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, then you have not seen it. But of course, Bando did his video for his song "The Nasty Remix." We did the video on Saturday, and we did the video on Saturday, and he just posted like a little sneak clip of it on Instagram, and put me in a collaborative post on Instagram, and everybody just been talking about me, like talking about what was it, talking about some shit like look at Melissa Ford. I calling me Melissa Ford. Now I want to let you guys know that Melissa Ford is one of my favorite video vixens. So if that's what you're gonna call me, then I'm here for it. But yes, this is the jacket that I wore in the video. So I said, you know what? I just got home from work and I don't really feel like putting on no clothes just for to get on the video. So I'm just gonna throw on my little polo hat and put on this little blue fur and just get on here like this. Okay, that's just what I'm gonna do. Okay, so it is what it is. All right. Let me see. Hey, Marcella. Look at T talking about some let me listen and get my thumbnail together. Child. Listen, the only reason why I even heard about this is because I was at work this morning and I was listening to the Ooh Ladies First panel, and they were talking about it on there. And so because they were talking about it, Jamie had showed like the screenshots of, the Instagram stories, and Ariane had deleted the Instagram stories by the time I got to them this morning, because I was gonna try to get the Instagram stories myself and put them up here, but since she deleted them, luckily Jamie posted them on the screen, and I was able to like screenshot it and like cut it up and just put it on Canva so I could show it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get into it. Y'all know we get started like at the 5 minute mark anyway. So y'all know how it's gonna be. Y'all know how we get it going around here. Um, let me see. Let me see. What else do I have to talk about, you guys? I'm currently still working on my second book. I gotta talk to my lady about the release of it and the payments and things like that. Y'all know that we're currently filming the scene ATL. I was just filming yesterday, child. Just filmed the scene yesterday. Okay. And things like that. So we have some stuff going on over here on Scotty by Nature TV, and of course, starting next month, Josiah and I will be starting on our new podcast, which will be called the Bessie Chat Podcast. So be on the lookout for that, and we'll be doing that in person. He'll be flying into Atlanta next month so we can start on it. Now, y'all know we at the 4 minute mark, so when we get to that 4 minute mark, it's time for me to put the spotlight on my moderators that are here. So I see Payne, of course. There's T. I see that boy Shane up in here as well. So you guys already know what to do, okay? Make sure that the chat is clean. Make sure that everybody's engaging. Make sure that everybody's leaving flames in the chat. Also, if people get out of line, y'all ain't gotta block them, but put their ass in time out so they can think about what they've done. And not only that, make sure they're subscribing if they're new to the platform. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's all. We get started in 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and get into it now. Let's get into this afternoon show, and that's us talking about Arian Curry and how she was blasting Destiny and Melody Shari and all of that good stuff, right? So here's the thing: she ain't putting no name to nothing, but we already knew who the fuck she was talking about by reading these, these messages and shits like that. Like y'all already know that. Look at T telling some he blocks. Well, if T block you, then you must have really been showing out, okay? Now we gonna go ahead and get into the things, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into it now. Y'all do know that Love and Marriage Huntsville do return. It returns on September the 12th, which is a Saturday night. And Arian Curry will be on the show. I don't know in what capacity because she's not in any of the cast photos. There is a shadow in the background, and everybody thinks that that shadow is mainly her. Okay, that's what they think the shadow is. They think that shadow is mainly her. Okay, now she, like I said, like I said, she went to her Instagram stories last night and she decided to, really get in with the people and, do a little post and delete. But like I said, if it wasn't for Jamie screenshotting that shit before she deleted it, I wouldn't have had shit to talk about. So let's go ahead and get into the first little nugget that we got from Miss Arian Curry, because these are screenshots of text messages between her and Martell. Now, listen, I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know what, started this whole post and delete situation. I don't know if it has anything to do with them filming right about now. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have no idea. But y'all know that they're filming right now. We do know that they're still filming, regardless of the fact that the show is about to air in a couple of weeks. They're still filming this new season. And right now, I don't know what's going on, but it's coming across like this is coming from whatever's going on while they're filming this damn show. So let's get into it. Now, here's the first screenshot that we got here, okay? Now, if you can't see it, I'm going to read it. So let's get into it. So, it looks like Ariane is texting Martell, and he says, and I haven't even begun. She covers something else up, and he says, okay, I feel you. She says, the reason you can't see Chicken Tender's bullshit is because why? She came back telling you all of her ex-friend's business. From the moment she said Chicken Tender and said that she came back telling him all of her ex-friend's business, I knew then that she was talking about Destiny. Because it makes sense. LeBerg was a chicken man. We all know that. And we all knew that people were saying that Destiny was going back, running her mouth about whatever was going on with Mel to Martell. Okay, so I really don't know, but that's what it's giving me. Now, I hope I'm not, overthinking or just reaching, but when I saw that, I'm like, the only person that she could be talking about right now is motherfucking Destiny. It makes sense for her to be talking about Destiny. The whole Chicken Tender and all that bullshit, she talking about Destiny. That, period. She's talking about Destiny. So then she says, besides you thinking, damn, she's thinking like, damn, she is a backstabber, fake ass friend, you was happy that she was confirming your ex had been cheating. So basically what Ariane is saying is, instead of him saying this a fake ass bitch and that she running around here telling her friends business, he was just happy that Destiny was walking around here allegedly telling him that Melody was cheating on him the entire time. So that's what Ariane is alleging. Ariane is alleging that entire time that they were going through, Martell and Ariane was going through what, not Martell and Ariane, but Martell and Melody was going through whatever they were going through, and Martell was basically out here saying that Melody was cheating on him, and he had been saying this for a long time, literally, like he been saying that Melody had been cheating on him, and of course none of us, including myself, believed anything that he said about her cheating on him, because I just felt like Martell was a flat out liar, and that's all he ever does is fucking lie. Like, that's just what I thought. So of course I didn't believe anything that he said. I didn't. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I didn't believe shit he said, because I just think that he's a fucking liar, and that's all he ever does is fucking lie. Okay, that's all he ever do. But however, Ariane is basically saying that he thought that Melody was cheating on him, and that is one of the reasons why he was so happy to have Destiny around, because Destiny was pretty much confirming, allegedly, that Melody was cheating on him. So let's continue on. So then she says, Chicken Tender literally told you to get your youngest daughter DNA tested. So Ariane is alleging that Chicken Tender, Chicken Nugget, aka Destiny, was the chick that basically told him to get his youngest daughter DNA tested. So basically, that last kid that Melody had, I think it was stated that Martell thought that it wasn't his baby. And I think he said that in a Dr. Heavenly interview, saying that he didn't think it was his baby, allegedly, or something like that. Something like that happened. And, she's basically saying that, she basically was stating that, what happened? Basically stating that, yeah, you need to go get you a DNA test on your daughter because she was out here fucking around. I'm not saying that she was out here fucking around, but that's what this message is implying, basically, that she was out here fucking around and shit like that. You know? Um and that because she was fucking around and she wanted her pregnant, that is the reason why he need to go get a DNA test on his child. I ain't saying it. That's what Arionne's saying. So then Arian also said, and you did. So basically, she said that there was a DNA test done on the youngest child. Martell did get the DNA test done on his youngest daughter. Now, was there anything out there that ever stated that there was a DNA test done on his youngest kid, on his youngest child? Because I never knew that there was a DNA test done. Never knew that there was a DNA test done in Elizabeth. Never knew that. So, is it true that it was a goddamn DNA test done on this baby? Is it true? Because I ain't never heard of it. But it must be true if this is in some private text messages and she's saying it all willy-nilly. You feel what I'm saying? The shit that we don't be knowing about these folks, and I'm telling y'all, these people just be showing y'all whatever they want to show y'all. That's just the name of these people game sometime on these TV shows. They be showing you whatever the fuck they want to show you. They don't really be showing you every motherfucking thing. They want to show whatever gonna make them look good. And that's just the basis of that. They be trying to do everything they possibly can to make them, look good or whatever and things like that. So it's crazy. But, let's continue. So then it says, telling me to get cool with her is crazy. I don't need friends. I can never get cool with a girl who was once a broke friend and got mad because they got cut off and go back to tell all my business to my ex slow chicken. So basically, let me see before I even continue on. It says he asked for it in a custody battle. I believe Queen Sheba was reading the custody documents and it was asked for by his lawyer. Oh, I must have missed that, but I haven't watched Queen Sheba in a long time, so I don't know what happened. Um let's see. So basically she said that she could never be friends with somebody like Destiny, who was once the broke friend and got mad once they got cut off and went back to tell all the business to the friend's ex. Now here's my thing. Now, if that is true, and Destiny was a broke ass bitch that was friends with Mel and benefited off being friends with Melody and shit like that, and as soon as she got mad, she decided to blast the business. That is some bullshit. Now I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Now, if Destiny really did some shit like that, then baby, you wrong. And y'all know I don't even fuck with saints and sinners. But if Destiny did that, now if Destiny really was out here being broke as hell and being on the male gravy train and shit like that, and then the minute that she got mad and got cut off from the circle, she goes and tell that lady business. Now that's fucked up. Now I don't give a damn if I like you or not. Now that is some fucked up ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know how true this shit is, but it's just crazy how it's in these text messages. So something is going on, and I never even knew that Arionne even had any beef with Destiny. And where's this beef coming from? Because I've never heard Destiny say anything negative about Arian. I've never heard Arian say anything bad about Destiny. When she would go and do her lives, her smoke was always for the Scots. She always had some shit to say about Marceau. She always had shit to say about Tisha. She always had some shit to say about Maurice. But I never heard her say anything about Kimmy, and I never heard her say anything about Destiny. But now that she on the show, Is she on this motherfucking show trying to show out and give a goddamn show? It's crazy. Okay, let me see. Scott, is this the jacket that you was throwing it back in? Yes, it is. And the thing about it is, this jacket was actually supposed to be Bando's. Bando was supposed to be wearing this jacket, but then it didn't fit well on him, so he told me to put it on. That's the only reason why I had it on in the video, because I wasn't supposed to be wearing this. I was only supposed to wear red. But when he told me to just put this damn jacket on, I'm like, okay, shit, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put it on. But you know, that's besides the point. But yeah, so but yeah, let me look at this. Also, this is not the first time that Coleslaw has alluded to a certain friend doing this. She said that to the blogger who taped her. Y'all got to be talking about the original Straight No Chaser when she was, you know, posting all those recordings and shit of Arian on the phone. Nay, I know you know me, Nay. You know me, Nay. You know me, Nay. You know me, Nay. Nay, girl, Nay. And I told you, Nay, and I told her, Nay, Nay, Nay. You know me, Nay. You know me, Nay. Nay. You know me, Nay. She said that the whole goddamn phone call. You know me, Nay. You know me, Nay. You know me, Nay. Nay. You know me, Nay. Girl. Shut the hell up. We get it. We get it. She know you, Nay. She know you. Nay. The same way her dumb ass was sitting in that damn car drinking Martell wine, sounding like a damn puppy. Yeah, yeah. Martell's wine. Yeah, yeah. Martell's wine. Yeah, I'm drinking Martell's wine. Yeah. Girl, shut up. Let me tell y'all, Arionne is a mess, okay? I just don't take her split ends and her popsicle stick seriously. I just don't. But she just don't bother me like she bothers everybody else. Like, she just don't. But, you know, I'm just going to tell y'all. And we're not done with the text messages now, just to let y'all know. We're not done with text messages, but I'm just going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to have me a good-ass time dragging this lady. I'm going to have a good time. We're going to have a funky good time. We're gonna have a funky good time. Cause see the people got the game fucked up. Cause they think that just because this lady on this show, that means that we're gonna sit up here and we're gonna go up for her out of spite to the other lady that's no longer on this motherfucker. And let me tell you something, I don't give a fuck about now one of these hoes, okay? I don't care about now one of them. So all you melody motherfuckers can keep your comments out of my damn comments, cause I don't give a goddamn, okay? I don't care about her, and I don't care about her. Both of them can fight. That's what I really want to see. I want to see them box, actually. Because Mel already told the lady to pull up a couple of years ago, and I want to see them fight, okay? That's just what it is, okay? So, it is what it is. But, however, though, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I can't wait, okay? Listen. Oh my God, stop, Scotty. You taking me back to when you used to do that about Arian. You know me, Nate. Like, for real. You know me, Nate. You know me. The thing is, Coleslaw, the thing with Coleslaw is she tries to play mind games, and then on Man Day, she spills all the tea and secrets. Because wasn't she the one that was out here trying to make it seem like Martell like boy pussy and shit? Wasn't she the one that was out here doing that? Because I ain't say he like boy pussy. She said he like boy pussy. She was saying it. But look at her. Still fucking him. But was out here telling the world that he like boy pussy. Let me just put a PSA out there. Women, listen to me and listen to me well, okay? And I promise you, I ain't trying to be the gay police. Because I ain't never been the gay police. There's one thing about me and T. We gay, but we ain't the gay police. Okay? We just not the gay police. But let me just go on and say this. When y'all get mad at a man and you want to insult him, don't call him gay. Because we don't want him. Don't say he like boy pussy. Because we don't want him. Don't say he likes his dick sucked by us. Because we don't want it. It's an insult, actually. Stop trying to say this man gay just because he don't like y'all. I just don't like it. I don't like it. I hate it. It's so lame to me. Soon as y'all get mad with a man, y'all want to call him gay. Only for you to fuck him again and take him back into your house. So if you gonna call the nigga gay, don't fuck him no more. Cause you gonna look stupid as a motherfucker when you start back fucking him again. You gonna look like a damn clown. You look like a clown. Every woman that I've ever seen do shit like that, talking about this nigga gay and he don't like no women and all this other shit. This is why he treat women this way and all this. But y'all be right back when the moment he ready to come back into your glory hole. Then it ain't no issue with him. Like, come on. Knowing y'all gonna let him hit it again. If you gonna let him hit it again, then stop calling these men gay. That's all the fuck I'm saying. If you gonna let these men hit that shit again, stop calling them gay. Stop calling them gay if you're gonna let them hit it again. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Cause it ain't making no kind of sense to me. Stop calling them gay if you're gonna let them hit it again. Let me see. I love you down, Scotty, but we both know that there are some men and women who get off on feeling like they have stolen somebody's man. What you talking about? Let me see. It's been way too many videos of confrontations between male and female mistresses with the wife and the husband in Walmart. Let me see. But you know there's some hoe who love to put they nigga through it. She only making him more famous, really. To be honest. Let me also say this real quick. Y'all see the Cash App up here. Listen, I've noticed, and I said this before, I just want to make it clear to you guys that whenever y'all be sending me Cash Apps, I promise y'all, I thank y'all for them. I do. It's just that I don't never see it when y'all send them. Like, I don't get notifications or nothing. I have to randomly open my Cash App, and then I probably had about $100 in there, and it'd be like, where did this come from? And then I'd be looking, and I see names that I recognize. I'm like, oh, this come from my people. So I just want to thank y'all for the Cash Apps, even though I don't be seeing them right away. So don't think that I'm just taking Cash Apps from you guys and I'm not being grateful, because I definitely am. It's just that I don't be seeing them right away. That's it. Where we at now? Let's get to the next one. So the next one, she says, she tells him, do not call me. He says, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I love you. Arionne, answer the phone. She says, y'all mad at me because this man been chasing me for years, but yet y'all believe a girl who wanted fame and sacrificed her family to move on to somebody's husband. Oh, okay, real time. That's clearly a shot at Mel right there. That's a clear shot at Mel. Let me read it again. Y'all mad at me because this man been chasing me for years, but yeah, y'all believe a girl who wanted fame and sacrificed her family to move on to somebody's husband. She talking about Mel. And y'all know that's been a word around the curve for a minute now, that whatever man Melody be hanging out with, I think it's a security guard or something like that, everybody's suggesting that she's messing with that married man. Now, I never said she was. I would hope she wouldn't. After somebody, mess with her husband, I would hope she wasn't messing with a married man. But that's what the people been saying. That's what the people been saying. The people been trying to say that she's messing with that married security guard. But my thing is this. Ariane sounds dumb here. You know what I mean? She sounds dumb. Because you sitting up here saying this man been chasing you for years. Okay. But he also called you a peasant for years on national television. The moment he called me a peasant, I would have been done. Regardless of whether or not me fucking him was the wrong thing to do. Him calling me a peasant would have been enough for me, because ain't no way in hell. You sound dumb, to be honest. And that's what gets me with Ariane. Like, I'm not on the hate train. I just like to drag her. But I just got to be honest here. You sound stupid. Cause how you gonna say y'all believe a girl who wanted fame, sacrifice her family, and move on to somebody else's husband? You moved on to somebody's husband. You did the same thing. You stuck around fucking somebody else's husband for many years until you got him on your own. Until he was like completely away from his wife, and you stayed there and you stuck with it. And barely got anything out of the deal, to be honest. So my thing is that you doing way too goddamn much for me. Like you can't be sitting on your white horse when your garbage ass was out here fucking somebody's husband yourself. That's the only reason why we know you. That's the only reason why we know you is because you was somebody else's cum rag. That's the reason why we know you. So you can't sit up here and act like you this and that and thinking that you better than the next person, because you're not really better than the next person. Get your split ends fixed and shit like that before you sit up here and get on this internet and pop shit. And then you want to sit up here and act like you so bigger and better than this show, and you the same person that cried every single year about you not being on this show. And now that you on here, you really thinking you doing something. Like, Ariane, please sit your ass down. Every time somebody want to look at you in a certain type of way and want to give your ass a goddamn chance, you bring your whack ass, your alligator mouth ass to the internet, and you start running your goddamn mouth and talk about your likeness that didn't nobody even use on this damn show, barely said your name, and you want to sit up here and talk stupid. Got your ass on Tasha K, did a goddamn interview, told all that business, only for what? For you to still be around. Like, girl, shut your ass up. This shit is fucking ridiculous. Like, what the fuck are we talking about here? What are we talking about? You can't sit up here and talk about somebody being with somebody's husband when that's your claim to fame. It's sitting on somebody else's husband's face. So you talking about somebody's husband ain't really the business, ain't really the thing that you think it is. It's really not. So it is what it is. Like, get the fuck out my face. Ariane, these are the reasons why we're gonna drag you this season. Cause you're gonna always do something to make yourself sound stupid. Either way. Um, what's the next? What's the next one? It's the last one. So she then post this, right? Oh, wait a minute, it ain't come up. There you go. So I can barely see this shit myself. Let me get my phone, y'all. Hold on. Okay, got my phone. So let me see. So got my phone now so I can zoom in on this because I can't see shit on the screen. So the message said, "I've asked you time and time again to not answer my phone calls. I do not do this to you." Then she says, "Martell Holt, stop calling me tonight. Make sure you check Maverick's folder tonight and remove all the key home papers he had." Child, I can't read that. I can't read that. Okay. He said, "Call me, bring his school clothes in the morning. He's been asleep for an hour. Meet me at the school, Mr. Holt," she says. "Stop, baby. I love you. Malia has to be at patrol at 7:25. So what do you want to do?" So that's them basically going back and forth about about the kids and stuff. And then about the kids and stuff. So then after that, that's pretty much suggested that. So she also said something else about how she turned down this show a long time ago when they first asked her to do it. She turned them down and all this other shit. But what? So what changed now? I'm trying to understand what changed now. What changed? And another thing too, of course, I didn't see this post because this lady got me blocked, and I'm talking about Saints and Sinners. But apparently, she made a post saying how you gonna flex with something that I already had or something like that. Y'all, y'all gonna be mad at me. Probably gonna unsubscribe like a lot of y'all have since this show been announced to come back and shit like that. Y'all gonna be mad, and that's okay. Let me go on and put my disclaimer up here real quick. Hold on.
This way y'all finna probably get pissed off, and I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm cool with that. Please stay mad and get mad. Okay, stay mad, get mad, have a great day, whatever. Feel away. I don't give a damn.
So here's what I gotta say about that. I hear. Hold on. Hey Scotty, did y'all end the chasing panel? I miss y'all together so much. I've been binge watching old episodes. No, we didn't end it. The episode's just been laid. That's the only reason why we haven't done the panel. And y'all must really miss it because every time I get on a live, I'm always being asked about the Chasing panel. No, we ain't ended it, and we still together, still friends, all of that. The show just been late. The Chasing LA just been late. That's the only reason why we haven't done the panel in almost a month because the episodes are late. Just like right now, the episode come on at 5 o'clock today. Now ain't nobody gonna want to do no panel tonight. I see if they'll do it though, but I doubt it. But we'll see. But but yeah. But we'll get back to it when we can though. We want to get back to it. They just need to put the episode out, But however, um, and before y'all start, I know it's lyrics from Cardi B song, but y'all know that she be throwing subliminals on her story when and shit like that. When shit like this happens, she be throwing subliminals in her stories. She do it all the time, and it comes across to me at times where it's like she says that she's moved on and that she's over stuff, but then she throws subliminals or she be doing stuff like that, like posting stuff and all this other shit. It just be crazy to me because I be like, girl, you mad, and it's okay if you are. Like you can be mad all you want to. It's absolutely okay, but I don't know. I just wouldn't be paying no attention to what any of them got going on. To be honest, and then another thing that I've noticed because I was listening to Miss Wanda's live today at work. I was listening to her live because she went live last night, and it was getting me through the day, child, and I was laughing. But I was listening to Miss Wanda's live, and Miss Wanda said something. And I know a lot of people probably not gonna like it, but I do agree with what she's saying. Miss Wanda said that Miss Wanda said a lot of y'all get on here and y'all be like, well, why y'all talking about Melody? She's no longer on the show. Why are y'all talking about her so much? She ain't on the show no more. And Miss Wanda also said this right after the fact. She was like, well, y'all talked about Arion and she was never on the show. So why is it any different for us to talk about Melody, even though she ain't on the show, and then Ariane being on the show, not being on the show for years, and we talked about her. I know y'all don't like Miss Wanda, and y'all don't really like for anybody else to agree with anything she say, but I did agree with that because we did talk about Ariane. I made so much money talking about that lady while she wasn't on the show that it don't make no sense. Like if you go back to all those little open panels I used to do and how they would have like 1K in a live every night and shit, like every time I would do them, I had 1K people watching me talk about Ariane and all that other stuff. Like we talked about Ariane for years without her being on the show, and we talked about her like a dog while she wasn't on the show, just based off of her social media antics. So to me, it's like Wanda is actually making sense here. What is the difference between us talking about Ariane while she wasn't on the show than us talking about Melody while she's not on the show? And another thing about it is if Melody can sit on her damn Patreon and make money talking about the show when she's not on it anymore, then why is it that can't nobody sit on their paid platforms and talk about her while she's not on the show anymore? I mean, you can't get mad at one person for doing it and then get mad at everybody else for doing the same thing. It doesn't make sense to me. So, like I said, Miss Wanda didn't tell no lies, and I agree with what she said. I agree. Um, but you know, if y'all want to go over there to a Patreon and stuff and give her a little bit of coin and a cup, then y'all go on and do that. But y'all know I ain't doing it. I ain't doing that. I don't care that much to be going over there to do that. Like, T said I made a grip off of her ass. Listen, when I tell y'all them videos used to be so good, like anytime you put Arionne name in a title, you were bound to get a good check. And that's when we was like on LMH hard, like me and T, like we was on LMH hard. We had roasted review on LMH. We got that hard. But don't you worry, because me and T got another panel coming out for Love and Marriage Huntsville this time. And baby, it might just be me and T doing it, or we may have two other members of the panel. If the other two members don't come through, it'll just be me and T. And I know y'all like it when me and T collab anyway, so it's fine. If it's just me and T, it's fine. But if it's not me and T and it's the two other folks, then we gonna get that. We gonna get it popping. But yeah, like I can't wait. Let me see. Miss Wanda is cool. She has high energy. Miss Wanda is problematic, but at the same time, I do find her entertaining. If that makes sense, cause she funny to me. She's just funny to me. But yeah, Chad. Like that's the way. That's how I feel about it and shit like that. So, and I really believe that, but I just don't know what's going on here, cause I didn't see this Ariana and Destiny shit coming. But I just want to know how the rest of the season gonna go, because all we seen is like a little couple of set, like a minute teaser. I need the super trailer. I need the super trailer. Where the super trailer at? I need the super trailer right now. Do you hear me? I need it right now. I need that super trailer. Y'all not gonna tell me nothing different. I need that super trailer right now. I need for the people. I need for the people to release that damn super trailer. I promise. I need for the people to release it. I do, because I know that the super trailer gonna be on point, and it's really gonna make me feel like, okay, we need to talk about this. In the words of Carl, we're going to talk about this. Okay, we're gonna have to talk about it. But you know, that's just what it is. But I'm about to go on and get up out of here, because I gave it enough of my time. Y'all know I'm going to stop this at about 40 minutes. But before I get up out of here, I want y'all to be on the lookout, because I have like a one-off panel going on Tuesday night. It's going to be myself, T, Tammy, and So Debonair, as well as Sakina. We'll be going live talking about the game. I'm going to be doing a lot of nostalgic panel style shows like that, where we talk about old sitcoms, old shows, and how we felt about the characters or the couples of the shows and stuff like that. It's kind of like, you know, whatever, like that type of thing. I'm still doing songs that were problematic. I'm probably gonna do one of those tonight. You know, like I'm gonna get more into the nostalgia content as well as the music content to mix it up with my reality content. You know, because like I said, Love and Hip Hop is gone, Basketball Wives is gone, and right now all I have is Housewives of Atlanta. Once that's over, all I'm gonna have is Love and Marriage Huntsville, and then you know, the Different World remake is coming out and stuff like that. So, you know, all that is gonna come to the forefront. Also, since y'all want to know, Bando's video for the Nasty Remix will be dropping at the first week of September. The first week of September. Okay, so be on the lookout for that, because y'all done made me to start a video, and it ain't even about me. That's his song, not mine. Bando has other videos that he's dropping. Bando is actually doing a lot of videos for his older songs. Like Nasty Remix is a song that he put out like 2 years ago. And then he has another song called DUI that he's doing the video for that as well. And then he's gonna start getting prepared for his first single from his new album that's coming out. Probably it's gonna drop around the time the show come out. All those different things. But y'all, I'm about to go on and get up out of here. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little later. I think T is going live on this. I'm not sure when, and I think Marcella is going live on this. I don't know if they're both going live right after me. I don't know, but however, whenever T does go live, I see y'all over there. And if there's any, oh yeah, and Don't Sweat. He's doing a video for No Sweat too, by the way, Pain. Um, so if either one of them go live, I'll be in the building. I'll be watching them talk about this shit. And if there's anything else for me to talk about later, I will talk about it. And I know that Gabby just mentioned that Joe and Donnell Jones versus. I missed the first half of their verses because I was filming, so that's why I missed it. But I might just rewatch it or just do my own take on what I think about the verses and who I felt like was gonna win, and either way it went. So with that being said, y'all, I'm up out of here until next time. Until next